You want a new car? Yeah, nope, too bad. You can't afford it. Not in this economy. Nope, never happened to you. You know why? Because you're Gen Z, you're broke as shit, no job will hire you. Oh, and if they do hire you, the pay is dog shit. And why would you want one anyway? Have you seen the new cars? They all look the same. They all drive the same. They're all the same 5 colors. You really want to pay $40,000 to $80,000 for any of those cars that you just saw? I wouldn't. I don't even want to pay $10 for them. Oh, and good luck taking them to a mechanic, because whenever you take them to a mechanic, he's going to look at it, he's going to be like, what the fuck is that? You're just going to have to take that to the dealership mechanic because I can't work on that. What the fuck is it? Honestly, we missed the best era for cars. I mean, look at these. Look at these fucking cars. We were robbed because these held up in accidents. They look sleek as fuck. I mean, imagine picking up a bunch of goth baddies in this thing. I mean, for real, they'd cream, bro. Also, your local mechanic could actually work on these. You'd take it to him, he'd know what he was doing. Nowadays, doesn't happen. Also, did I mention they actually look good? So what are your options as Gen Z because you can't afford a new car? Well, you gotta buy a used one. And don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with buying a used car. Actually, I advocate for it because fuck car companies and car manufacturers overpricing their shit. But, if I'm being honest, buying a used car is like looking for gold in a sea of hypodermic needles. And why do I say that? Because it seems like all the sellers are fucking crackheads who don't have a title, or the car could be stolen, you never know. Or if they're not a crackhead, they just never message back. Or better yet, they're neither of those and they put the cars in great condition in the title, but when you show up, suddenly it has a few minor issues like, oh, she don't switch out of first gear, so you gotta spin around 3 times and say second gear 2 times while looking in the rearview mirror to get it to shift. Honestly, I was lied to. As a kid, in the future, we were supposed to have really cool shit. And now, granted, we have self-driving cars and cars with autopilot, but you know what we don't have? Flying cars. Where are the flying cars? We're in 2026. This is the future. Why can't my car fly? And you know what? The future is fucking bleak too, because instead of flying cars, you know what we got? Another fucking Toyota Highlander that looks exactly like it did last year. Period. Same with every other car too. They all look the same. And that is the future. Everything looks the same. Everything. Sometimes I can't even tell 2 different car brands apart because they look so damn similar from a distance. And let's say you're lucky. Say you're a trust fund baby. You buy a new 2026 model car. One, fuck you and your rich family giving you a small loan of $1 million. I bet it's real nice being 10 tax brackets above me and flexing your electric Mustang on me at the red light in town. 2, say that your blood, sweat, and tears buy you that nice car. You get that dream car that you wanted. Good for you. That's great. Hope you're ready for car payments that are upwards of $700 a month just to keep it, sometimes more. Oh, and the insurance for that new car? Hope you have a cushy fucking wallet because it's going to be another fat-ass payment every month on top of that. So I hope you're ready to spend like the equivalent of a month's rent on your new car, buddy. Because it's going to happen. It's just not worth it. The new cars suck ass. The market is inflating like a dirty bubble. And they weren't made for us. They only care about their profit margin and everything else. Honestly, maybe buying from your local crackhead is the best bet. At least they're hustling you for crack and not trying to crack your hustle. Plus, they're easy to track down. Just yell someone dropped their stash and they all come running. And if that doesn't work, check your local Dollar General because I bet they're in there stealing bars of soap they'll never use. Honestly, man, I'm just tired of it. I worked my ass off. I'm a Gen Zer who works 40 hours a week. Even working full time, between paying my rent and all of my utilities, if I had to make a car payment too, I'd be fucked. There's no way I could do it. Okay, even buying food, if I wasn't on food stamps and I wasn't lucky enough to have it, guess what? I'd be SO fucking L. Okay, I'd be emaciated. You'd look outside your house, see me in the front yard, and think we were in Africa because I'd just be starving Marvin. Look, Generation Z is one of the poorest generations in recent history. Now, that would make you think that the rising cost of living and the stagnating wages would make them lower their prices, but no, because the fucking boomers and Gen Xers are so fucking rich, and maybe not rich in like the usual term, but they're like far above the poverty level and in a completely separate tax bracket than I am for the most part. Everything is rising. It's all rising, and you know what? They don't care because somebody somewhere out there is paying for it, and they don't care that we can't afford it because apparently whatever they're making from whoever is buying this is enough to sustain them and satisfy them, even though apparently shareholders can never be satisfied, so make that make sense. If nobody's buying, then how do they make money? If you want my honest opinion about it, I think that the car market is getting ready to crash. I do not think that it's sustainable. There is nobody, even rich people, who want to pay that much for a car. I guarantee it. I know people who are like a few tax brackets above me. They're pretty well off, but they're not like, super rich, and they're driving fucking beat up Honda Civics, okay? They don't drive this new cars and shit. They might have like a really fancy old car, and you know what? Good for them, because if you're making that much money and you can afford it, buy it. I don't care. Fix it up, whatever. Because that doesn't account for the greed of some of these car manufacturers who think that their cars are worth their weight in fucking gold, whenever there was a recall on some car not too long ago because somebody's 2-year-old kid got stuck in the seat because the hydraulics on the seat quit working, so basically crushed them to death. Okay? Why do you need hydraulic seats in a car? Who fucking thinks of this shit? That's not luxury. That's fucking laziness. And we're already fat and obese anyway. So why do you think we can't put our own seats down? Like, we eat 5 Big Macs, but we can't put our own seat down. Make it make sense. Honestly, I don't even understand the luxuries that are in the car, because why do you need heated seats? Okay, if a man cannot put his balls on a cold seat in the wintertime, then he's not a man. I'm sorry. I said what I said, okay? If your balls are cold and you need a heated seat, get the fuck over it. Grow up, get a little hair on your chest, and honestly just learn how to live with it, because it's not that hard. Honestly, maybe I'm just an old soul, but these new cars, they suck. I prefer old cars. Whenever I was growing up, my dad had a 91, I think it was a special edition Camaro, had T-tops. It was great, great car, awesome car. It was black, had a red interior. Awesome car. And you know what? I grew up and I was like, you know what? I bet cars in the future are going to look amazing. Yeah, my dreams were shattered because they look like shit. The same shit, but like shit. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I just feel like if we keep going the way that we're going, we're never going to be able to buy anything. Not homes, not cars. Shit, I mean, with the price of groceries, we might not even be able to buy food. And I can't help but think that maybe it's just all manufactured that way. I don't know, call me a conspiracy theorist, I don't care. But if you like this style of video and you like hearing people rant, or maybe you relate, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to keep making them whether or not you like them or not. So